first for coming in last. Went to the bank, happy alive. Nigga fuck love, rather by rap. Nigga fuck love, rather by rap.
All right, man. Episode 20 of Woodcrest Certified. We started with 5 and now there's 4. we,
This is also our second
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is our second recording. Another one bites the dust out here with one member attacking another, and we lose another one to recording. Good job, David. This one's on you,
people, bro. We're not gonna have no more black people, bro. That's it.
This is bullshit.
We're gonna have to chill out on the race jokes, nigga. We don't got enough parody here.
It's gonna be a tough look. But anyway, thank you all for joining us. If you're seeing this video, take a couple seconds, like, subscribe, and throughout the video, if there's something you hear that you're like, whoa, I want to comment on that, leave a comment. Let us know what you think, if you agree or disagree, and if there's any topics you want us to cover in the next episode. I hate how Austin is like trying to hold his laugh in as I'm like making the intros, bro. Just let me fucking live, Austin, okay?
Yeah, Austin.
Right.
We are
Star Wars background.
Mars background and shit.
Yeah.
You ain't Matt Damon.
That nigga ain't never seen Star Wars. What?
Anyway.
What's that movie Matt Damon was in when he went to Mars?
Not Star Wars.
Martian.
Martian. That's the one. You ain't Matt Damon in Martian.
Nigga, what?
Oh, tough look. Anyway, to start it off,
It might not have even been Matt Damon. I don't know. Something like that.
to start it off, on our list, first topic we have here is Russia is a menace. Is how it's listed on here. Chris, we were talking about it a little bit. If you could give a brief synopsis for those who may not be aware of what's going on out with us in Russia, and for frankly some of us who didn't do our research, so we know what we're talking about here.
Yeah, nigga. So like Russia is problematic. Talking about invading the Ukraine. So like the backstory very quickly is that like Putin has visions of the USSR, or at least like parts of it coming back, and a lot of Ukrainians identify as Russian, especially on the north side. So he uses that as like justification to bring them back in, and he's threatening to invade the country while Ukraine is, I mean, I wouldn't say on the verge, but they're on the path of joining NATO. So a lot of these Western countries, including ourselves, the United States, France, the UK, they're like, don't do it, right? Like there's going to be issues. And it looks like Putin is at least preparing to take the next step, which might put us in direct fucking conflict with these guys, like war conflict, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like one of those things where we're kind of just fighting another battle, like going out there to fight another country's battle. I mean, granted, like with that, because we saw how that worked out last time with the USSR and all that shit that brought on. But like, is that kind of what it is? Is like we're just saying no, we're not gonna let this happen. Like we're gonna like I said, get our hands into another fucking battle.
The thing is that since World War II, like nobody wants that, right?
Yeah.
Like we've been fighting wars through like other countries. Like even Vietnam was like Vietnam versus Vietnam. It was just that China had one side and we had the other side, and we got more directly involved, and then they got more directly involved. This is going to be the first time where two or several major countries are at like this close to actually declaring war on one another.
Damn. I
Oh,
thought
like
we were
World War III vibes, essentially.
I mean, it wouldn't be World War III because I don't know who else would be on Russia's side. They would probably get stomped out. But probably the closest to that, yeah.
I thought we were boys with Russia, or was that just like Trump? That was boys with Russia.
Dang, that was just Trump, bro. And even that, like, I don't even think Trump liked Russia like that. He just used them.
That's
Damn.
Vladimir Putin's country, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Putin, bro.
Oh, he's a terrorist or what you call it?
A menace.
Tyrant.
Yeah.
Dictator, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, all I know about
Yeah,
Russia
kinda.
is they got bombs and they drink vodka and shit. So
That
All
leads
right.
to a very productive type of conversation.
Yeah. No, so then, like, what's next? What's next for us? Like, are we talking with Russia? Like, telling them to chill the fuck out? Like, what's going on there?
So we deployed a bunch of people to that area, to the Ukraine area. But like our main thing is money, because that's usually how that's how the world works now. Like we destabilize countries by attacking their economies. So we're about to fucking hit them with the fucking a whole barrage of sanctions, right? To like try to slow down their economy. And also they got this whole thing with Germany, like a pipeline basically that's supposed to bring oil back and forth, and we're trying to shut that shit down too. But Germany's like, they seem like they're on some pro-Russia shit though.
Really?
Yeah, like we're telling them like, yo, like Russia, like they're being bitches right now. And Germany's like, are they? like, yeah, bro, like you're on our side, right? And Germany's like, not, they're leaving us on read. You know what I'm saying? Like,
on red, you mean?
yeah, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, bitch. The
let's
fuck?
proceed cautiously when correcting
Nigga, I'm
people.
about to
in this,
fucking, I'm about to leave, bro. I'm about to follow the footsteps of my fellow brethren, bro.
Oh
Haven't
man.
heard that about Germany.
No, I didn't know that either.
I know the U.S. has been ramping up. They've started deploying, like, or getting ready to deploy troops. I think they've already sent some over to the Ukraine. Our international aid department has started sending supplies and stuff over to back the Ukrainians in preparation, because it seems like it's pretty imminent that Russia's going to try to pull some shit.
Yeah, so we just got out of Afghanistan and now we're fucking going to Russia.
man, nosy, bro. We need to just mind our business. I feel like.
Like it's just a bad look though. Like I get it. Like just think about it. Like you're on some, you're co-signing Austin, right? And then I go to Austin's house and I fuck him up. Like that's a bad look on you.
Why is that a bad look
You know
on
what I'm
me?
Yeah, how you gonna fuck up my dog, bro? You gonna have to see me about
Yeah, I
that.
can't. Right, like you
Is
can't.
that what's
you can't let
happening,
me get away
essentially?
with that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's how it is. Because we want them to be part of NATO.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I got
NATO is Nations United or something like that, right?
Yeah,
I've heard this acronym before somewhere. I
probably
think it
from
was like
Trump.
in social studies in 7th grade.
Something like that.
It's a treaty
yeah.
organization, North Atlantic, or North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
Yeah.
Something
All
like
right, but what?
Something like that.
But I'm saying, like, what's the downfall on them not joining NATO and us just saying fuck it and not getting involved?
So
Russia probably
like
takes
us?
over a sizable portion of
Yeah.
Ukraine.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but why does that matter? I guess.
I mean, like
Not
mean,
all the
it's a human
Ukrainians want to
rights
be taken
issue.
over by Russia. Yeah.
yeah, right. Like if Russia just decided they're gonna invade the Netherlands, where everybody's just supposed to be like, that's not our problem, you know, like it's just a bad look. And also it's strategic, right? Because like Russia has been prone to fuck shit,
Mhm.
right? And like just like they want the Ukraine to buffer the rest of Europe, we want the Ukraine to be able to readily deploy in case, like to basically threaten them, right? Like if we have Ukraine on our side, we can just end up on their doorstep like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Russia doesn't want Ukraine part of NATO. You know what
Gotcha.
I'm saying? Like we're both thinking the same way.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, shit, another battle overseas. Fun. We're
It's just a
fucking.
bunch
Is
of
there a chance
old
you
white
be out there?
guys.
Or like you'll get sent out there?
Nah, I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like they, never mind.
What do you mean?
That's
All
top
right.
secret. He can't reveal that.
It's G14 classified. Yeah.
I almost got a damn, almost got in trouble.
Damn, it's like that. Are you a fucking
Damn.
spy?
My dog is a super secret operative.
Yo, is
Niggas
Chris?
keep asking about the FBI agent in the chat, nigga.
It's you.
It's fucking you.
It's you.
Chris is the spy of all of Kissimmee, and we let him into our chat. We fucked up.
Man,
Nigga, I was trying to.
he
tell
knows
Trump to
way more
bomb
about
that
us than
shit.
we think.
Crazy. Fuck. Well, then I guess focusing back onto U.S. soil. Chris, we have on here too, is religion under attack in the U.S., which I think
That
is
was a Pete thing, man. That was a Pete thing.
Yeah.
Golly gee, Willie,
Damn
Chris,
it,
man. It's all my
Pete.
fault,
Don't throw your
bro.
hands up, nigga. This is your fault, bro. The fuck?
That's what I just said.
I know you already did it, Dave, but I feel like we need another apology, bro.
P, I'm sorry. Just come back. We miss you.
That nigga really lost
Especially
off,
me.
bro. The fuck?
That's just fucking tough, man.
That nigga logged off because you cussed him out for helping you.
I didn't curse him out.
Yes,
and
you did, bro. You threatened
Nah,
to
worse, you
fight him
threatened
because
to
he
fight
helped
him.
you.
He said you won't fight about it. And I said, you know where I live.
And then you
And then he said
proceeded
he'll
to
beat
yell
my
at
ass.
him.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I'll step on you.
God damn, nigga. I could just imagine like this nigga with I'm not gonna name the bank that he works for, but like the
I don't
the
work for a
customers that he's dealing with, like, hey, I can't log into my password, and David's like, so you want to fight me?
Bro, I did not initiate the violence. He said you won't fight about
You
it.
didn't initiate the violence?
No,
You absolutely did. He
What
said
do
he
you-
said it's
He
not that
said
serious.
you won't fight about it. And I
Yeah,
said,
but that was
you know where I
after-
live.
That was after you said, bro, I fucking heard you already. Like, why you got to keep saying shit? The all-knowing person, like, fuck type shit. That's what you said.
Saying you won't fight about it isn't initiating the conflict. Saying I will fight about it is initiating the physical violence.
Bro. Yeah, how you gonna act like you didn't start it, bro?
Bruh, he said you won't fight about it. And I said, you know where I
That nigga's
live.
a menace, bro. He a menace, bro.
Bro, I really do think you have memory loss, dog. Like, Chris Loki
I was there.
jokes about it, but yeah, you say that, but then you forgot that you cussed him out before he said you won't fight about it.
Nah, because he kept telling me about how right he was. I do. We got it. You're smarter
You're
than me.
saying
You
we,
know more
nigga.
about this
We.
laptop than me, and I own it.
I ain't
well, not
Canadian,
really.
nigga. I don't speak
It's-
French.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you guys.
Nigga, we
What's
not on
happening
your
with
side,
religion?
nigga. Nah, we gotta have this debate with Peterson, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's just not an attack. Nobody give a fuck about what you worship.
According
wait,
to you,
is,
nigga.
Is Daniel really a pastor?
Daniel? No.
Nah,
he's
his
not a
brother
pastor.
is.
Yeah.
I think his brother is.
Oh, Rob's
Yeah.
a pastor?
Why
Well, I
do you
don't-
even bring that topic to the table? Like what compelled you to bring that up?
So I was reading some Reddit posts again. This would be a much more interesting conversation if Charles was here, and Charles would be here if David wasn't such a bitch. But
Should I
I was
log off now
reading-
because you call me a bitch? Like
I didn't call you a bitch. I forgot about it.
you literally just
but
that's it. I'm a
I was
slide.
reading on. I was this dick, bro. What was I reading on Reddit? Damn, what was? Oh, right. So I read a little thing on Reddit about some football coach. I think he's out in the West Coast somewhere, and essentially, the school told him that he can't do the prayers before the game anymore.
Oh shit.
Right? And he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna continue doing it. And he did. And now people are like, he needs to get fired. He's doing this, he's doing that. And I recall, like, maybe I'm biased because when I played basketball, we used to do the prayer
Yeah.
before every game,
We did too.
right?
We
Wait,
did it
they're
before
trying this guy
practice,
for
bro.
pregame prayers.
Right. So what they're saying is that like he's forcing religion onto these kids. But like I never felt that way. I mean, granted, I grew up with the Orthodox Bible, or whatever you want to call it. Like Christianity's always been part of my life, so I never thought anything of it. But I really, like, deep in my heart feel like if there was a Muslim kid on the school on the basketball team,
Yeah.
and he would have been like, hey coach, like I want to do a prayer, I don't think Baker would have had any problem with that. I feel like we would have done ours, and then we would have let him do his, and then we would have played the game. It wasn't about like, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm
I
wrong.
hope so. But
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know
I
Baker
hope
that
he'll be
well,
cool
but
with Muhammad doing his thing, but I don't.
Why is it getting
You don't think Baker would have?
I don't know
Nah,
Baker
because
that well.
I'm with you. Like we did the pregame prayer too. You know, everybody be healthy, safety, play their hearts out, blah blah blah. And even in high school, I wasn't like really into none of that stuff, but I still participated. You know, as like a team bonding type of thing. But yeah, no, I feel like if you know, Buddy and Jihad like wanted to say his own prayer like for us,
That's
like
not what that's called.
I don't think nobody would have been opposed.
Like that's just not even funny. Austin's reaction.
That's for
is not even
women,
funny.
right? Damn.
Bro,
There was a woman on our high school soccer team that played like that. I don't think
They
nobody
play
would
with
have opposed
the-
her doing
with
a
the cover?
pregame. Yeah.
What a hijab.
Oh,
Jihad is
hijab.
like when they declare war.
I'm dyslexic. I'm dyslexic.
God,
Bro,
dyslexic.
this
That's why you were
fucking-
you.
this
This
guy
guy declared
David.
war on them. He declared
During a
jihad
prayer.
on what
During
was
the
it? Those
pregame prayer.
kids, those special kids.
Oh my
No,
god.
yo, why you
no.
always bring that up? Like
Oh no.
Good
Because that
grief.
shit is crazy. Like, how am I not gonna bring it up?
you brought it up 3 episodes in a row now, dog. Like,
Nigga,
Bro.
let it
That's
go.
just crazy, man.
I
I'm
don't
dying.
remember this story.
Good. Just
I don't
It's
we
not-
I don't
it
want to
doesn't-
I don't want to say it again.
golly,
So
I've already gotten shit on enough tonight, dog. Like, you want to add
Fuck,
to
bro.
that?
but anyway, Chris, I agree with you. I mean, like we did prayer before every practice. So
Roberts?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't remember doing any
Hey
prayers.
man, he got super religious in his later days, you know, to calm him down a little bit. So
Yeah.
nah,
maybe I
but
should try that.
we did prayer before every practice and shit, and then you know before every game as well. So I mean, technically, I see where there is. I could understand where there's some pushback when people are saying that coach should get fired because technically the school told him he can't do that and he did it anyway. So like that's going against your fucking employer.
Just
So
comply.
like,
So they said.
so I understand that part of people being like you can't do that because they told him not to, but I don't agree with the sentiment
They shouldn't-
behind it where
They
it's like
shouldn't be
you're
telling
pushing
them
them.
that though.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't agree with
Like,
that.
So like what really made me like the post itself isn't what made me think of it. Like I was reading the comments, and again, this is a small sample size. And there's a bunch of assholes on the internet too. So like it's
I was gonna say
skewed-
Reddit comments.
Yeah, it's Reddit
right?
comments.
That's
It's
like
it's a-
right wing
it's-
Twitter, I feel like.
No, they're not that
yeah,
bad.
it's I think it's a lot more left wing than right wing.
Yeah.
But like it's a very skewed sample size, but like these people were like going in. And I don't know, like it sounds a lot more like I feel like there's a lot more people, and I don't want to pick on you, my nigga, but like that sound like David, where it's just like
I
like
don't care.
it's not even that they don't care. It's like they're more willing to like point out the absurdity of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Saying of
I don't know.
religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you know, from everything we do, we've gone like further away from religion, and maybe a part of that might have to do with the fact that we just have a lot more diverse people coming into the country as well, type of thing. So that could play a part into it. But like in general, like there was report, and I don't know if they did it, but there was like reports a long time ago where people were saying how they should take out the under God line in the Pledge of Allegiance type shit, right? Like going away from it in general. So like the country itself has gone further and further away from religion as a whole. Like what wasn't it like a big deal when JFK became president because he was like Catholic and shit?
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a pretty big deal. Also,
Yeah,
like the fact
when
that
you
he
say-
supported black people.
Oh.
Yeah. When you bring up the under God like point, I think that's more of like not trying to stray away from religion, but maybe a specific religion, Christianity in particular.
I mean,
You know, because what if there's an American citizen that worships a God that's not the same God, you know, as
I mean, it's
the
still
guy next to
God,
him?
right?
It's
Like,
still
just-
God, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because you say under God, like let's say in
But
your
when it-
perspective, like
you
let's
know,
say
what if,
you're
what if
found-
it's,
the
what if it's a
founding
Muslim
fathers-
American? They
yeah.
say Allah, right?
they could say that
Yeah,
too.
but it's still God.
Yeah, it's still God. But I'm just saying, like, if it's and I'm not trying to say this
But
to
you
like
know the
downplay
context in
it.
which it was written.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to downplay it when I downplay them and their religion, but like if it's something that it's that important to them, like I don't see why they can't say under Allah, like quietly, whatever, during the fucking pledge of
Why they gotta be
allegiance
quiet
either.
about it?
No,
Well,
but like
sorry, I'm
like
just saying.
real talk though, Like, do you think it's more about protecting other people's religion or just shutting it down religion in general? Like the people who are making these arguments,
Mhm.
right? Like I think a lot of these people just don't want religion to be part of any aspect of our lives. It's less about inclusiveness and more about just banishing the shit. I think.
I feel like those are also kind of, I mean, I could be wrong in this, but I feel like that also comes to the same grouping of people where they're like, you don't assume genders, you don't assume like pronouns type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we've kind of come into a part in America now where it's all about um everyone is just butthurt about something, or like they are always like, don't assume this, don't assume
Like
that.
laptops, webcams.
No, you're just an idiot. But
Damn,
you get
this
what
is
I'm saying? Where it's like
yo, like we're the title of this episode is gonna be "We Hate David." Like I'm calling it right now. Like,
I don't think that's gonna get many clicks, bro.
Damn.
If you put "We Love David,"
I think "We Hate David" would get a lot of clicks.
Yeah.
let's
You
try
made a
that.
lot of enemies. I'm gonna send it to the niggas that you made diss tracks about.
Oh man,
Facts. But like, do you feel
Classic.
me on that? Like everyone is just hypersensitive about everything.
I think you're generalizing people way too much because there's people like me that don't give a fuck about shit, and I can't be included in that category about being hypersensitive to stuff. There is a group of people that are
That's what I said.
hypersensitive, sure, but you said
it's not-
everyone
it's
has
not-
a thing.
The hypersensitive people are the most vocal, right? So
Yeah.
like the people who don't give a fuck, you're not gonna really hear their opinion on things because they don't give a fuck. So
Or they don't give a fuck to withhold their opinion. So we'll hear from some people that don't care.
that's true.
Like I seen a whole group of fucking teenagers go against Dave Chappelle. Like I don't think this is just like a small group of vocal people. Like I think it's growing in size. Like where this is becoming like there's gonna be a whole generation of these kids who either are with or against this type of sentiment. Like right now, a lot of us just land in the middle where we're just like we don't give a fuck. But I think it's gonna be to a point where you're either with it or you're not with it. I think.
It's the woke mob, bro.
Like these kids think that I'm saying these kids, and maybe I'm being unfair, but like a lot of these people they think they're a lot smarter than they actually are, bro.
I agree. I agree with you. But it's just, and then in general, I think the lack of religion being prevalent in general is kind of what makes it an issue to people. Cause like, I mean, before, like, look at movies, like way before you couldn't do like sexuality type of thing, right? And I feel like a lot of it was coming from a religious standpoint, and like sex before marriage, like you couldn't show sex on TV type of shit, you know, in movies and TV shows or whatever. And like everything is a lot more just further away from it, right? And the way that we treat each other, the way that we see shit on media and all that is what kind of makes everyone further away from religion. So then when religion is kind of present, everyone's like, wait, what the fuck? Like, I don't, you know, again, not to pick on David, but they have like David sentiments where it's like, I don't give a fuck type of
We
thing,
hate
where I don't
David.
believe.
But I'm not gonna complain about somebody
Yeah. Yeah.
practicing
I'll
their
count-
religion.
I'll counter that point though, because like times are like probably the best that they've ever been, and religion is probably like we're probably the furthest from religion we've ever been. Like if you go back 1,000 years, the world was significantly more violent, significantly more dangerous, and they were probably significantly closer to religion than we are. You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all, can y'all elaborate on this David sentiment that y'all speak of, just so I'm understanding you properly? Like, if you could, please.
Like when you said that you don't like necessarily care about it.
Right. Well, what about it? You think there's a lot of people that are out there like that are like, so are the people that don't care about it? Are those the people you were talking about in that Reddit post, Chris?
Nah, I think they have like I think you're one of those people too. Like I think they have like there's an instinct to like push back.
Oh,
Like to
push
be
back on religion?
argumentative.
Yeah.
Which you have shown.
No, I just got questions.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we all got questions.
I guess they might just be more controversial than the next guy's questions, but I mean,
Your
whatever. Like,
questions just
I
seem
remember
to
in
be a
seventh
little bit
grade.
aggressive.
I'll tone down the aggression when I question.
No, in the
religion.
7th grade, what?
No, don't even matter no more.
Say it, David. What happened in the 7th grade?
No, because I was gonna get into what I was being taught and the questions that I had about it,
All right,
and
so
how
go
they
ahead.
couldn't really like formulate an answer.
I mean, there's
Like
a lot
when
of
they
questions that
so-
you don't have answers. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up Catholic. My mom sent me to the catechism and stuff. And then they try to tell me that Jesus, God, and the Holy Spirit were all the same person, and that Virgin Mary was Jesus's mom, but God never actually did the whole birth making thing.
Yep.
So it's like,
All right.
how did that happen?
Well,
And they didn't really have an answer for that.
Is
And then
your
if God,
conflict with
Jesus, and the
religion?
Holy
Is that
and then if God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit are all the same person, like, is Jesus his own daddy? Like,
no.
that's actually no, but like to be fair, all right. So like the whole sex thing is hilarious because like I should have assumed you had a problem with the whole sex thing, but like as far as the Trinity goes, the Holy Trinity, that's probably created like the most schisms in Christianity. Like there's been so much argument over that shit. Because to be honest, David, that shit makes no fucking sense. Nobody can understand what that shit is. Like maybe that nigga is his own dad. I don't know.
Nah, he's his son. It's a part of him.
They're all the same people, according to
that's what I was taught. Yeah, the Holy Spirit, God, and Jesus are the same person.
Yeah, they're all within.
Within
Then
what?
what?
Within what?
Like the embodiment of Jesus.
So they're all the same person, is what you're saying?
So Jesus
No.
is himself twice?
No, I'm
Jesus
saying
himself?
it's because
3 times.
Jesus.
You're doing math now?
Jesus is
weird.
perfection.
nah, because all right, so you are from your father, so
Mhm.
you are part of your dad.
No.
Yes.
Not when I hop out that you
No,
know.
Your
nigga.
DNA is part of your father. Right?
But you're not your father though. You're not
Yeah,
the same
you're not your
person.
father, but I'm saying you're part of
But
your
that's what
father.
I'm saying. Like
Well,
that's
then
the
he's-
problem.
There's a
He's
blatant
part-
difference
Look,
in what you're
look.
saying and what I was taught.
What happened,
Yes, like the
Austin?
religion is saying is that they're the same people. It's the same thing. It's all in one.
You're talking about sexual reproduction leading to the birth of a
Yes,
human
what the
being,
fuck?
and we're talking about
I'm saying,
baby Jesus magically being put inside a virgin.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think,
what
I
the
think we can
fuck?
throw away DNA getting transferred down.
No, I was trying to use that as an
How you
example.
bringing up
Like,
DNA
Like,
to
this
argue the
nigga
Holy
really,
Trinity?
yo,
No,
Austin,
he's
this
part
nigga
of
really
him.
came at me. This nigga really came at me with, did you not come out of your dad's ball sack? Like, yeah, but like,
Didn't everybody? I guess not Jesus though.
Jesus is a little different. He's a
What
little
the fuck?
But I'm
He's
saying,
different.
all right, whatever, man.
He D1.
He did.
Like
No.
I said, David, for thousands of years, like this has probably created hundreds of different sections because nobody knows what the fuck that means. Rookie could pretend like he knows, but none of us know. Like it. That shit makes more
Rookie.
sense.
Can you elaborate on that explanation you was about to go into? Like,
No.
I want to hear more.
No, fuck you.
Maybe you can convince me.
That
No.
nigga said, "I'm my dad." What?
nigga
I'm
was
just
like-
a fucking bum.
You're a part of him. Like, yeah, I made
Yeah, I came out of
Adrian,
his
but
ball
Adrian's
sack.
his own entity. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
he's a part of my soul. But I mean, but I don't
No,
think
he's
that's what
not.
you was
Nigga got
referring
his own
to.
soul.
He do got his own.
That's
I
a
don't
big
know.
person, isn't it? One God. Anyway, but like religion itself is a tricky thing because to your point, yeah, sure, like no one fucking understands the Holy Trinity type shit, right? But I always
Tuned in
found
for a second.
whatever. I always found it interesting how fucking religion itself just causes so many wars. So maybe that's why people are just trying to get away from religion or whatever, is because of like for whatever reason it's so divisive on that front.
Okay, so the wars happen because religion is power, right?
Mhm.
Well, I think that's what it is. Maybe that's more. I'm trying to form it as an objective statement. It's probably more subjective, but like religion is power, and the people who are the head of the said religion hold the power. So when two people are
Even-
both claiming different things, it automatically creates conflict because there's a lot at stake. But as far as today in religion, The reason religion is not prevalent is because it's not relevant to our lives.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
when you
because I was
think-
gonna ask, when you say like religion is power, like even in today's day and age, like is religion still power? Because
I mean,
the girl with 1 million Instagram followers probably got more clout than the Pope, preaching to 500,000 people.
no, for sure. Like, she has more power than Coach Baker, but Coach Baker still has power.
Yeah.
It's all relative.
Wait, you said Coach Baker?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand that analogy, but I'm gonna pretend I did.
All right, so all right, so like when you go back far enough, right? Like, why do we consider mythology?
It's a myth. We wasn't there for it, right?
I mean, at one point in time, it was a mythology. Like, Zeus was a god that you
Yeah, well,
praised
like when they talk about Greek mythology, it's mythology like based in Greece, right?
Mhm.
right, but it's based off of like their gods that we all accept are made up, right?
Mhm.
Right. Actually,
But-
that brings up another train of thought that I'm gonna dive into in a moment.
But like, there was a point in time where they weren't made up. They were the gods that everybody prayed to,
I
right?
mean, some people still.
Right.
I mean, if I meet somebody praying to Zeus, I'm gonna make fun of him. But I'm from Mill Run and I'm ignorant.
And that's your First Amendment right, freedom of speech.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I feel like at the time, those type of religions served the purposes of the people better, right? Because like they basically just explained why, right? Like, Zeus wasn't a good guy, he wasn't a bad guy, he just did what the fuck he wanted, right? You can argue that in the Odyssey or whatever you call the shit, like, Zeus was actually the villain. But he was a god and you had to respect everything that he did. But what Greek mythology did was explain why the sun comes up, why the water raises, why the weather changes. It gave people explanations why. And I feel like as religion or as civilization got more and more sophisticated, people needed more answers. And that's the type of answers that Christianity provided for them. Because Christianity not only gives you why, but it also gives you like some sort of purpose where it's like, this sucks, but this is going to lead to something.
Mhm.
All of this is for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of people who were born in this fucked up situation and they were likely to die before they were 35, you're probably going to make it to heaven, to this great place, and see your ancestors and blah, 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 blah. Now we're in an age where we have medicine, we have technology, we have all these other things. And all of a sudden, people don't have to look at religion for answers anymore. We can use science. We're living longer than we've ever been. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to worry about some random group of assholes invading our village. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least most of us don't. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think that's why religion isn't as prevalent. When you look at a place like the Middle East, and I'm using the Middle East pretty broadly, it's different. But when you look at a place like Afghanistan, I think it's a lot easier for religion to stay prevalent in a place like that because of the conditions that they live under. You know what I'm saying?
They haven't progressed.
Right.
They have
You
Twitter
know.
and stuff.
They're not on Twitter, nigga.
That's why they're still fighting, is because they're not.
Niggas, if niggas had Tinder, they wouldn't be at war, nigga. Like,
They don't need Tinder out there.
Fucking A. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. Austin,
of
are you about to say
things.
something?
No.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were about to say something.
Nah, but to the topic point, I say no. I don't think religion is under attack, man.
I don't
Slowly
agree.
being
Because everybody
pushed
still
out.
got the right to practice
you
it.
want
But do they? I mean, like Chris just said in the
maybe.
very beginning, the coach,
more now than ever.
yeah, they're like trying to
Especially lately.
fucking fire him because he tried to pray with the kids.
Right, and Texas passed an
What,
anti-abortion law that's completely founded on like religious beliefs. So
yeah, but I think Texas is the minority.
I mean, Florida's
I was
trying
gonna
to do the
say
same
that
thing.
story that Chris presented. I feel like that's a minority too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we
yeah,
both just went
possibly.
back to our experience in high school basketball, and we were like,
Is
yeah, we
it
did the
though?
prayer. We even
'Cause-
did it with our opponents too. Like,
Like, do you think they're still doing it though? I mean, it's been a
Yeah.
while since we've been in high school.
I know
So,
James is still doing it because I've been there for that.
I know Roberts is still doing it. Like they do it before practice still.
I think
so-
less and less people are religious. Like it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I think that's where people are headed.
It's like people don't want to get.
I don't know,
in a
people just
circle
don't
and
wanna go
pray
to
anymore. It
church,
goes, yeah, people
probably.
don't. It's like, well, I don't
It's
really
hilarious
pray
because I
in
feel like
general.
I feel like religious people don't even go to church.
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
I
no
wonder
way.
who's going to church. Like I want to go.
Every-
I want to go on Sunday just to see who's there.
P
Lots of old
said he been
people.
going to church lately, man.
White.
Shout out
Yeah,
P.
well, maybe I won't go to
evangelicals.
church. I want to see that nigga.
Nah, but I feel that because I wouldn't necessarily classify myself as religious now, but I definitely do
I don't know.
believe, but I don't go to church.
I believe.
Yeah. But I don't go to church because I find it being conflicting when it comes to religion because like I was saying earlier, like literally the Bible is made up of someone interpreting the original language a certain way, right? And like I mean just going off of Catholicism and Lutheranism where Martin Luther was Catholic and he was just like, nah, I don't agree with this sentiment. So then he created Lutheranism type
I
shit.
have a question for you regarding that, like it's kind of similar to what you just mentioned.
What's up?
So the stories that are in the Bible, it's
Mhm.
like, you know, Matthew and Ezekiel, etc.
Moses.
New
Mm.
Testament.
Were those written by the people they're named after? This
No.
train of
Mm.
thought comes from some video I saw on Twitter recently.
No.
No.
Is that no, like they're not written by those people. They're
Mm-mm.
written by, and what the video said was like an anonymous source that might have possibly heard what those not
Apostles.
prospects apostles
Apostles.
said.
Yeah, a
So it's
lot
like-
of those stories were passed down for like generations, and then they
Yeah, so
finally
it's
got
like-
written down later on.
They were just playing telephone for centuries, you know, like that shit could have
Mm.
easily got. I mean, you played telephone in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? You started
Nah,
with
but
pickle juice and
what-
ended up with large fries chocolate cake. You know, like
all right. So what's the point? What's the point that you're making though?
that. The stories that are written in the Bible that these people are being taught that this person said this, that, and a third, like, may not even be what those original people actually said.
Be
But
completely
like, all
fabricated
right.
also.
So and like,
Yeah.
I'll say that's 1,000% the case. Like, I don't think any of these. I think a lot of these stories have been muddled significantly. Like, we don't even know what the source was. Like, was some dude 8,000 years ago actually in conversations with God? Like, we don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have no idea. But
Right.
I think it's less about what the actual stories are saying, but more about what you take out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you're supposed to read the story of any of these people and be like, get some definitive answer, definitive message, but you're supposed to feel like, I don't know. I
There's
feel
some
like it's
fucked up
supposed
stories
to,
in there.
yeah, I mean, there are some fucked up stories, like some stories that don't even make sense. Like the story that I think is the most fucked up out of all of them is the one where the devil was like, I forgot who this guy's name was. You probably know. The devil was like, this guy is only loyal to you because his life is going greatly. His life is good.
Mhm.
And God is like, nah, he's loyal to me regardless. And the devil's like, I bet you he isn't. And God is like, I bet you he is. And then God fucked up his life, right? Like he fucking murdered his children, his wife, all of his servants, burned down his crops. And then at
Holy
the end of the
shit.
day, God, the dude, I forgot what his name was.
I don't know either.
But whatever. Like the guy was like, you know, like I know that you're good and I know you're doing this for the right reasons. But at the end of the day, it was just like a petty ass bet. Like
Bro, I think the
Job.
most fucked up story I could think of, and I can't
was
remember.
Job.
It was
it
Job.
was Job. It was Job. Yes, sir.
Bro,
It was
And it
Job.
was,
Yeah. What was that, Austin?
no, I remembered it was something with a J. I was just-
Yeah, bro. The most fucked up story that I can remember was like God told dude to prove how faithful he was to him by like killing his kid.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's way early.
That's what
Yeah.
God did, right?
Yeah,
That's what I was taught. God sacrificed his own child, who was actually himself because all three of them were the one
No,
guy.
No, that's a whole different
God
thing.
tested a man to kill his own son.
Yeah, he tested
I'm s-
his faith in God and told him to kill his son to do it.
God
Which is
requested that
fucking
for somebody.
nuts. Yeah, Nick. He
I mean,
told him,
it's
he's
one
like,
of
"You
the
gotta kill your
stories.
kid."
That's some mafia type shit right there.
Yeah.
But now what I'm saying is, if the Holy Trinity, if that's all one God, then God killed himself for us.
Well, technically, he didn't die, but
He might want to rethink
I mean, he
that
died and
decision
came
low
back.
key.
But yeah,
He
Yeah.
died, nigga.
I guess
He
it's
he
two
died
different
and came
heaven.
back. But yeah, that's a whole different David, that's a whole different situation than this though. But yeah, he died for our sins.
How
bro.
different is it? Because I was taught God sacrificed his own son for us.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so,
Jesus.
like,
but I'm
So,
saying
could
the
somebody
sto-
make that make sense for me?
make what make sense?
So his blood covered the earth and took away our sins.
Washed away our sins.
So like pretty much from
Now all
my
we have to do is
understanding,
repent.
like Jesus lived the perfect life, right? And then because he was God pretty much, like he didn't feel the same things that normal humans do when it comes to reactions and angers or whatever. So he lived the perfect life. So that way those who believe in him, right, your sins will be forgiven. Because God saw like how sinful humans were in the world and how much of a piece of shits we were, type shit, even back then. So then he sent his
But-
son down here so that way it's as a sacrifice for us.
So I got two things, right? Like,
Mhm.
like that's not the story that I heard. Like when Jesus found out who he was, like he had a moment where he's like, "This isn't
Mhm.
fair.
Yeah, I don't want to do
Why
that.
is this happening to me?" Like he was human and he suffered the same deficiencies that we do. He just was able to overcome them. Secondly, like why does it take Jesus dying for that to happen?
So when I say like, not that he didn't feel the same emotions as us, but I'm saying like, from my understanding, and I could be remembering this wrong, but like he didn't feel jealousy type shit, right? Like pettiness, like he didn't feel, which is technically all sins. Like he didn't feel outraged at other people. I know that there was a story where he was upset at God, and it might have been circulated around that situation as well. Like he never defied his parents type shit. Except for one time he ran away off course, that way he could go pray, talk to his dad. So like I feel like that's okay on that front. So so that's like what
Fool
I
me.
meant as far as like not feeling the same way about things that humans do. So but yeah, he was very much so human and felt human emotions, but like he didn't do the sinful side of things, I guess.
But like, all right, so that's part one. Like the
Yeah.
more important part is part two. Like, why did he need to die?
So he could come back.
It's a sacrifice,
Why?
man. I don't know.
Why?
Just
Just
like
to show he got it like that, I guess. I don't know.
just like when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you got to sacrifice 3 monsters to bring out your strongest one. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but
He's like, watch this,
somebody
he said,
gotta
I'll be
make
back.
up.
He was like, I'll be back on
Somebody gotta
Sunday.
make
Watch
up
this.
those rules. But somebody gotta make up those rules though. Like, why would? And
'Cause-
what? Like, why?
I think
what
he was
the
just trying to
purpose
flex
of it?
low key. Like
Because that's what God said, bro.
he was like, watch out, come back. Watch out,
Like,
come
that
back.
just doesn't
man.
even make sense. Like, if
This
that
is
was
why-
your
And on the
purpose,
third
like,
day, he rised.
if that was your purpose, why not just do it? And I'll ask you another thing. Like, why wasn't Jesus's name? Like, a lot of wars could have been avoided if Jesus's name was in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
If they were just like,
Mhm.
Jesus
Well,
is gonna be the
That's
Messiah.
the point of the New Testament. It starts the life of Jesus.
Yeah, like niggas wouldn't had anything to fight over.
The Old Testament is basically like every religion's back.
Like their
You know.
starting point.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like the Orthodox religions, not like
Mhm.
Buddhism and shit.
No, yeah.
But yeah,
Like Hinduism, Muslims,
Yeah.
Christianity, they all kind of follow the Old Testament.
yeah.
Just very
Like if he would have just said Jesus in the Old Testament, if he would have just mentioned them once, like a lot of people would not have died.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what you want from me there. I don't know how to answer
Nah,
that
I
question.
mean, you know, it's just a
This is why we
question
should have
that's
waited for
resonating
Peterson.
in me. Yeah, if David wasn't being such a bitch. I didn't mean that. Don't leave, bro.
Yeah, all those questions and lack of answers is why more and more people are like,
Yeah.
well, fuck it, I'm not religious, I guess.
Take my question somewhere else.
Yeah.
I can Google
But it's
this
kind of
shit.
it's kind of like you know, when it comes to that crazy story, when he's like, when God said, "Show me you believe in me by killing your kid," right? It's like if you
Why
don't,
would you do that? Why would you
well,
make someone prove their
yeah,
loyalty to you by doing
This
that?
all
is
right, I
crazy.
can
Yeah,
understand that.
that's
That's
This
just
is
wild. But
crazy.
I'm saying, like, when it comes to the Jesus side of things, right? It's like you have to give people a reason or like an incentive, I guess, or like a path to follow in order to get to heaven, right? So it's in believing in his son and what he did. So
Shit don't make no sense to me, nigga.
what story is that? They request somebody off their kid.
Isaac
That was like
Abraham.
Not read it.
Abraham, yeah, that was like one of like he was like the grandson of Adam or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was the one.
It's
who had,
like some
a
fucking
shit ton of kids.
Omar Navarro shit, bro. I'm watching Ozark right now, and he got people killing each other left and right.
It's just
And he's
nuts,
a drug
bro.
cartel. He's a drug lord. So it's not very godly. If
did you
if
just
ask me.
compare? Did you just compare a fucking drug
God
lord to
a
God?
drug lord? I did.
I mean,
Based off that story you just told me.
I
This
pray
woman
for
had
you,
to kill
David.
her own brother.
I pray for you, David.
It's just a show. It's not like something people live their life off of.
I don't know.
I mean,
I-
maybe the show's
like
based off of. Maybe
religion.
the show's
Yeah.
based off of the Bible. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
I see the parallels, David. Don't worry.
Yeah, do
Has
all
Ricky
the
even
praying you
seen
want,
Ozark?
bro.
You seen Ozark, Anthony?
I started it yesterday, actually.
Fuck you talking about, nigga?
Pretty
You started
cool,
it
man.
yesterday.
Oh,
You
I
don't
just
know
spoiled
shit.
it a little bit for you.
Yeah, I know you have, but I don't know
no.
like how much I'll keep
Oh.
going. But I'm on like episode 3, I think.
David
said-
likes the same shit Tommy likes, and I don't trust the shit Tommy likes, so I can't trust the shit you like.
Austin, vouch for it so this freaking dick face can look into it.
I thought
Why
he
you
said,
call me a
I,
dick face,
I
bro?
thought he said, "Have you seen Noah's Ark yet?" I was like,
Because
"Damn,
you
there's
called me a
show
bitch
called-
earlier.
Did I call
So-
you a bitch? I don't remember that.
If you look in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, it says recording.
If you like Breaking Bad and you like Jason Bateman, like Ozark's
Yeah,
amazing.
Ozark is like a hillbilly, like Breaking Bad, low key. Like,
Nah, nah. I'm gonna say some shit that's probably like maybe the most controversial shit that I've said in all 20 episodes or however many that we've had. But I started
shit about
rewatching
Jason
Breaking
Bateman.
Bad.
Oh,
Oh, here
I
we
do
go.
that sometimes.
Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes.
I wasn't feeling like
There
that,
it is.
man.
dang.
There it is.
You what?
He
Honestly,
wasn't feeling it.
have you seen Better Call Saul?
Nah,
I've seen
I haven't
that.
seen Better
I'm
Call
not too crazy.
Saul
Honestly, I'm not too crazy about it.
Damn, I actually think it might be better.
than Breaking Bad.
Oh my god,
Man.
Milwaukee got
Dude.
waxed. What the
Bro,
fuck?
shut
Yeah.
up.
By
Shut
by
up.
who, nigga? By who?
Shut up.
It's because they're missing Brick Lopez.
The anchor, baby.
Was Bobby Portis playing?
He was.
Yeah,
I don't know how the fuck they lost it. Then.
But
But yeah, no, Ozark is mad. It's tough, bro.
Damn, they got.
I don't know,
they
nigga.
really got
Tommy
whooped.
didn't like it. I might want to watch it, but this nigga Tommy's trash.
he still hasn't watched an episode.
This is your
to be able to
weekly
confront
serving
it.
of Chris shitting on Tommy.
It's because he still hasn't watched any of the episodes, bro, to confront us. That's just crazy.
It's not us. It's confront Chris.
We're a team here, David. It's all
Confront
of us.
us. Why me, nigga? I'm not the one who made him stop recording.
Oh, come on,
Like you're
bro.
gonna blame me for
Yeah, I
Peterson
just
not
said this
being
is a
here?
team
You're
thing, and then
shitting, you're
throwing me
shitting on him
underneath?
every week.
Nigga, what does it matter? He's not watching it. He doesn't even know I'm shitting on him.
Jokic. made
As far
Bobby
as it's
Portis his
concerned, I'm
bitch.
not even doing it.
Yeah, Austin, shut the fuck up. It's okay. We don't need to hear
Yeah, I'm
these
watching
things.
the highlights right now.
18, 9,
It's,
and 15 plus 24 in the game. Bobby
Bro.
Portis was a minus 22.
Like the
11 and
Nuggets
5.
just
Bobby
decided.
Portis is
Those
nice.
Raptor stats.
This is
Dude,
in
yo,
Milwaukee too.
The Nuggets
So
decided
name me
to. I'm not
three.
gonna miss.
How you
a
lose
single
by
shot today.
36 at home?
Name me three
Lost by
defenders better than
36?
Jokic,
It's
bro.
100
Name
to
me three
36.
defenders better than Jokic.
Giannis.
3 defenders.
Yeah, Giannis, Embiid,
Bam.
Bam.
Embiid is a
Embiid.
better defender. What's his Raptor?
Playing right now.
You don't fuck about his Raptor.
Nah, Austin cares.
I mean, again, it's not an end all be all, so it doesn't matter what it says.
Oh no,
Nah, it does matter what it says.
I mean,
nigga.
it matters
The
what it
fuck?
says, but it only, it's
Yeah,
only
the fuck.
one bit of information.
Yeah, it was quiet in the arena tonight, huh?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Ugh.
Damn.
Wait,
so
why not?
damn.
You wouldn't want to go watch Jokic? He only comes there once a year.
I was gonna say, how you gonna miss out on that? What game did you get like
Oh.
courtside seats to or whatever?
The
Probably
Kings
fucking
game.
Orlando or Detroit.
Kings.
Yeah, the Kings game.
Oh,
That's even worse, nigga. I'd rather
That
watch
is, yeah.
Orlando.
I mean, bro, it's not like I could decide, right?
why can't you?
Because we
Yeah,
don't
why
have
can't you?
them available like that. What you mean?
What you
Nah, but
mean?
Jokic,
can't
you can
I
watch
thought
it
you're
from
the
the
work for the
nosebleeds.
I thought you're the one who
organization. The
sells
fuck?
them. You just
Yeah,
be
I
like,
sell them
"Yo,
and we sold them all.
print one for yourself."
It's a long story on how we get there, okay, that I don't want to go over right now while we're recording. So
I feel like what
Eh.
the conclusion of that story is that you're being dumb. Like I think that's really that's why you don't want to tell us.
I don't see why you skipped out on the Jokic game, bro.
bro, because
Nigga
we're
went to
not
the king.
I'm not scheduled for the game. What do you mean?
So you can't just pull up like you can slide to your office whenever I feel like,
Yeah,
right?
don't you know people there? Can't you be like, yo, Bobby,
I mean,
what's up?
If I wanted to, yeah, I could have go to the game, but I wanted to watch playoff football. I'm sorry. I want to watch the games.
were
So
recording
it
on
wasn't about the seats. It wasn't about the seats then. Admit it.
What about the seats? I couldn't get, but if I wanted to get courtside for this game, I can't just willy nilly be like, yo, I want
Courtside
courtside.
seats. Nobody's talking about courtside seats, nigga. We're just talking about watching Jokic, bro.
Couldn't you
Yeah,
have got
I
like a box office thing with like free food and shit?
No, what the fuck? How do you think this
You
shit
can't hang out
works?
on the suite level.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So why
I
are you
could-
working there?
I can
Yeah.
stand in there, but I can't like eat the food and shit.
I don't
there.
understand Ricky's lifestyle, bro.
Nah, I feel you. 'Cause when I worked at the Amway, them people that was, I feel like in your role, like they were just like showing people around the shit, but they wasn't
Exactly,
like
bro.
indulging in the
What'd you do at Amway?
amenities. I was a food runner on the
Drugs.
suite level.
No, my boy's uncle did that. He hooked us up one time. It was
Well, no,
pretty
I did gain some connects where like
Yeah.
when I wasn't working, like I'll call my boy, like, yo, I'm in the stairway, open the door, and then
cool. Yeah,
I got a box. Yeah.
just bring you food and shit. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, all our boxes are sold out, unlike the Amway, so I can't just do that.
Damn, I kind of wish
Sorry.
you still
Okay.
worked at the Amway, bro. That shit would have been
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, fuck that
Anyway,
job.
hey, we're
You
gonna
never got to go on
end.
the court.
We're gonna end this episode.
I did get on the court a couple times. Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna end this episode.
I would see the road players after the games too. They had to
Episode
take
20.
garbage down. It was right by
Real
the
Crest
visitor
certified.
locker room.
Thank you for.
I
tuning
can't
in.
lie. I can't believe we made it this far, bro. Like I
Episode
thought we would
20.
have ended it before this. Yeah.
I can't believe we did a whole subject that was supposed to be with Pete without Pete. After we said we weren't going to do it without Pete.
Well, I'm not gonna
Did
lie
it.
to you.
We're
I was
fucking
kinda- I didn't-
ignorant, bro.
Rose
And
said,
we
"Fuck
talked
it, I
about-
don't care if he's gone."
No,
And
I
then
just
we
I
did-
didn't know where else to go, bro. The list is like,
Dude,
ah.
there's a list of like 50
And-
topics.
Yeah, they're not that great though. We've already hit a lot of them.
What?
No, we haven't. Like what, nigga?
Oh,
Zion's
man.
weight? When have you guys talked about Zion's
I mean,
weight?
what are we gonna
We
talk?
haven't.
We're just gonna say, oh,
I'm gonna
he's
roast
mad
them for
heavy
30
now.
minutes.
Listen, one of the subjects right here is Bobby Portis effect winning. We can scratch that one out now.
Yeah,
already see that doesn't
we
matter.
fucking passed that so long ago. That's like not even a
Like
relevant
what?
topic
Nah.
anymore.
Before we log off, I want this recorded. Like what topics should
How good
should
was
be erased?
T-Pain in his prime? Oh, that would have been a great one.
That one we're waiting. Like that one is Rapid
We need
Dangerous
Kenny?
Profession. I feel like we're waiting for Kenny, type of thing for those.
No, we were waiting for Austin, nigga.
a professional
Austin's the
rapper.
T-Pain guy.
Yeah, and
Oh, he's a T-Pain guy. I don't know that. I
I'm the
thought
one
the
who
music.
said
yeah, top
T-Pain.
10. Top 10 current players.
Zion's
We've gone
weight.
through that. We
How
went
much
through
does it suck
we
to
went
be
we
a
went through a
top
top
10.
5 NBA players.
Yeah, we couldn't get to 10
ranking the
because we got
greatest
stopped
shooting
at 5.
guards. Tupac
that?
versus Biggie.
Who is the best shooting guard in the NBA right now?
right now,
Is it Devin Booker? I thought it was James Harden, but it's got to be Devin Booker now, right?
Devin Booker.
I mean, is Devin Booker better than DeMar?
Is DeMar playing shooting guard or is it Levine?
I don't even
Oh,
know.
shit, yeah,
I guess I
Levine's
think
out there.
Levine is the shooting
I
guard.
mean, like if I had to rank them, they would be like right next to each other.
Yeah,
Where do you
yeah,
have?
I don't know. I
Tyler
probably have Devin
Hero.
Book at one.
I was gonna say Chris Middleton, but I guess he's a small forward.
yeah, and he's ugly.
He's not better than any guys we talked about anyway either.
Hey, he's got a ring.
Well, that settles it.
So does Zildjian
The fuck?
Ilgauskas.
What is
Wait,
what is Jimmy plays? He a 3?
Yeah,
He
I
plays
think
a 3. Yeah,
he's a
Duncan
three.
Robinson
plays
plays
a
a
three.
2.
Yeah.
all the best wings are threes, bro. Like that's why it's
Yeah.
so hard to create good shooting guard lists.
Yeah,
But they're
like,
also
I feel
like so interchangeable too, though. I feel.
Yeah, the 2 and the 3 is just the guys on the wing, honestly. Like,
John Moran,
Nah,
is he running
that's-
shooting guard or point?
he's the one.
Yeah, he's
To
the
me,
point
it's
guard.
the one the wings, and then the bigs. That's how I
Yeah,
categorize it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I feel the same way, but I feel like the wings, like if you ask Jimmy Butler what he played, he would say that he played the 3.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't know because Jimmy
Donovan
Butler does so
Mitchell.
much ball handling and facilitating. If he said he played point guard, like that would make sense too.
Yeah,
Especially in times when Kyle Lowry's out.
Isn't Donovan Mitchell too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what-
Yeah.
him and Mike Conley in the backcourt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely better than those other niggas. He's
Well,
definitely better than Devin Booker.
Really?
Definitely.
The list
Definitely.
I'm seeing has Devin Booker 1.
I don't know if I'm putting
Got
Spider
Bradley
I'll
over
have-
Beal,
Booker.
Donovan Mitchell.
I would have Mitchell and Beal over
Devin Booker.
over Booker.
I don't think I'm putting Donovan over Booker.
Yeah, because I
You're-
mean,
'cause
Harden had
you're
it last
smoke
year
crack.
on lock.
I mean, I just saw what he fucking did in the playoffs, and dude is disgusting.
What,
Klay
Devin
Thompson,
Booker?
too.
Yeah.
I've seen him sit entire fourth quarters in the playoffs.
Oh, they got Anthony Edwards.
Oh
as a
yeah, I
shooting
remember
guard
that last year too. Yeah, because their point guard is D'Angelo Russell. Yeah,
And Shy. SGA.
Shy's a
Oh,
two?
Shy's that
Size
nigga.
of
Shy's
one.
nice.
Size of one.
They got him as a 2.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, he plays like a
Nah,
1-2
their
combo.
Yeah, I thought he
their
was a
other
one.
guard is that white dude, right? The rookie with the long hair.
And with
I
with
can't lie. I
Andrew,
haven't seen a lot of OKC games.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
and with
Seen a lot of OKC games.
with Wiggins, I think Wiggins plays the 3, so then Clay's the
Yeah.
2, right?
Yeah, Clay's the 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best shooting backcourt of all time, Stephen Clay. So Clay's obviously the 2, bro.
Yeah. They're
But he's been
fucking-
out for 2 years, so it's like he don't. I guess he don't really qualify for this debate, right?
Nah, not for now. He hasn't been
Yeah.
playing up to his level.
Yeah, pretty much every list I see, it's like the same 5 in the top 5. Harden, Levine, Mitchell, Booker, and Beal.
I forgot
Mhm.
about Beal.
And I
Until
guess,
you mentioned earlier.
and then Thompson's usually like right outside of it.
Wait, so you put Beal over Mitchell? Are you
me?
smoking crack? Like I think you forgot how good Mitchell is, bro.
Yeah,
Like Mitchell is really, really good.
He is. He's nasty. Yeah.
When he goes to the Heat and starts wearing number 3. Oh,
Nigga, I ain't
Nah,
trying to hear that
we're
shit.
number 3. Let's not get carried away now.
Yeah, you're
I'm-
wilding, Rook.
he'll be
You're
he'll be
tripping.
blessed.
I'm wa-
He'll be
why
blessed
am I
by Wade
wild?
to do it.
No, he's not. He's not.
I
getting
think
number
Mitchell's
3, bro.
clearly better than Devin Booker.
I think you
he's
can go either
significant-
way.
I think he's significantly more athletic than Booker, but I think Booker is more
Skilled?
consistent.
I think he's more skilled than him too.
I don't think he's more skilled. I think he's just more athletic than he is.
I don't know.
I think
Like,
that man
Books-
off the
Books-
dribble is nasty too.
Yeah,
I
but
think
Book's
Devin
footwork,
Booker-
Book's mid range, and his fucking 3-point shot, I think is more consistent than Donovan Mitchell's.
and the handles, the layup package, where does that
Yeah.
go to?
Yeah, Donovan
to
Mitchell's
Mitchell.
finishing is
That goes to Mitchell.
And it's not just because it's athleticism. Like it was
No.
skill.
Yeah. So like finishing and athleticism and like handling, I'll give that to Mitchell. But
And
I
not
think
just that, but like I think Devin Booker's more prone to having like cold streaks. I think Devin.
Well,
Mi-
he's
or,
more-
Devin Booker's
Donovan-
more streaky for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, like I think Donovan Mitchell can like he can have an off night and still get to the basket and still score 20 points. Where Devin Booker will, like I said before, like I've seen him sit in the fourth quarter multiple times.
Donovan Mitchell's probably better at drawing fouls too. So even like on an off night, he can still get to the line, right?
I don't
Still
know.
gonna
Though.
get
I'm-
buckets.
I don't
might-
think Devin Booker's really attacking the basket like that.
Booker
And
I
I
get
think that I think Donovan Mitchell's a better passer too.
over Booker for sure. Beal,
Yeah.
I could put Beal over Mitchell.
I mean,
You
their
could do Beal over both of them. Yeah.
their assists
Yeah,
are
Beal's
almost the
nice.
same. I mean,
But
so Donovan is 25.5. Book is 25.1. Book is at 44% from the field. Donovan's at 45. Book is at 38 from 3. Donovan's at 34. And then they're both at Book is at 6 rebounds and 5 assists, and Donovan's at 4 rebounds and 5 assists. So I don't know. I think just to me, I think when it comes to the playoffs, I feel like I've seen Book come up bigger than Donovan.
I mean, we was
Why? 'Cause
watching.
they
it-
advanced farther. They weren't. He wasn't even the best player on his team.
yeah,
No, not
Yeah.
because they advanced farther. I'm just saying, like, I just think he's consistently getting fucking buckets and clutch buckets too.
Like I said, I seen him sit in fourth quarters in the playoffs.
Wait, Chris Paul's better
Donovan
than
Mitchell's
Devin Booker.
offensive raptor is way higher. So
Who's this?
Donovan Mitchell's.
Not the
Yeah, you're
Raptor.
wilding, Rook. Rook, you're fucking wilding. Like, yeah, you're way off.
I'm just.
Well, I mean,
don't know.
well, Chris, you said it so definitively. I think Booker does have an argument over Mitchell.
I really don't think. I think that 70-point game has clouded our judgment.
Nah, I
Oh,
wasn't
I
even
didn't. Honestly,
thinking
I
about
wouldn't even
that.
taking that into consideration.
Yeah,
but
me either.
Niggas was just feeding
totally
them.
I was
forgot
really
about that.
when it comes to performances, like, I'm thinking back to Donovan Mitchell going fucking 50 pieces against the Nuggets in the bubble.
Like
You know
what Devin Booker does at a level that I feel like is above anybody else is getting to his spots. Like the nigga will like go to like that corner free throw spot and like he just
The
like
elbow?
sidesteps. Huh?
The elbow.
The elbow. But the nigga will, like, did Austin take off his shirt?
Yeah, are you not wearing the
Oh,
shirt?
sorry. No, I have my hoodie on. It's hot in here. I'm in my pajamas. You guys forced me on this thing so late.
Bro, I was looking at like I
I
didn't say
forgot.
anything. I was
Like,
like,
what
if I
the
see
fuck is
something-
going on?
If I see it,
I
shit.
forgot we
Yo.
were recording.
Yeah, we
My
started
bad.
talking
That's
about fucking
wild.
basketball. This man got hot and bothered and
Yeah.
shit.
Yo, nah. But like
That's my
Devin
bad.
I'm
Booker,
in my pajamas.
what I think
Man.
Devin Booker does maybe better than everybody else in the NBA, besides maybe Chris Paul and maybe DeMar DeRozan,
Chris
is
Paul.
he'll get to his spots and then he'll just raise up on you. And there's
You
nothing
can throw
can
Kevin
do.
Durant in there.
Oh yeah,
You can
Kevin
throw Chris
Durant,
Paul
yeah.
in there too. Chris
I'll
Paul,
say
he gets to
Kevin
that
Durant.
midi in the pick and roll, and the big's got to decide between contesting the shot or playing the role. Like that midi is that's a layup. Chris Paul's in there.
I'll say
too.
I'll say Kevin Durant is the top. I'll say Chris Paul and Devin Booker
Yeah.
are like tied for number 2. Or I'll throw DeMar DeRozan in there as well. But I feel like the way Donovan Mitchell attacks you is just so like there's just so many ways he can fuck you up,
Yeah.
bro.
He
Is-
can-
is
yeah,
Jason
'Cause he-
Tatum is at the 3 usually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at the
yeah.
3.
Jalen Brown's the 2 and Schroeder's the 1. Yeah,
Jalen
I mean,
Yeah,
Brown's
but
the
they
2?
switched. though.
Jalen
They're
Brown is really
interchangeable.
fucking good.
Yeah, I
He's the
might just
two?
be a little biased because of like seeing
Jalen
him in
Brown's
the
the two, yeah.
finals and the shit he was doing just had me scared the entire fucking time. So
Yeah, we know.
Based on Raptor, the top 3 shooting guards are Anthony Edwards, then Devin Booker, then Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, that ends that debate.
That
the
settles it.
Raptor.
Anthony Edwards, number 1, my boy.
Fucking
Fuck,
Toronto
yo,
Raptors.
he's gonna-
I mean, Anthony
he gotta-
Edwards is a fucking baller, bro.
Yeah,
I fuck with him.
I
Yeah.
love him.
He's a baller.
He's
I
my
love
favorite.
him. Yeah,
he's my
I fuck
favorite
with
right
him.
now.
On the
Yeah.
court, off the court too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
he's funny
Yeah.
as shit with the media.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
He needs to get out of Minnesota. Like he needs to.
Or
be
no,
prime time
they're
somewhere.
in playoff contention right now.
I know, but he needs to be
Yeah,
like.
but
in
they got a
market
pretty
where-
low ceiling. They got a pretty low ceiling, bro.
What's the deal? I mean, when you think
Put that
about
man
it,
in
I
New
feel
York.
like
Put that man on the Knicks. I don't care. Like,
I feel like Cat is
think John Wall goes
solid.
to the
Like
Knicks
Cat
already.
is a top 5 big, right?
Yes,
No.
absolutely.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he is.
top
He is.
5. So what do we got?
What?
Jokic,
It's Jokic and B.
Embiid,
Bam. And then
Bam.
Gobert.
and then a fucking
taking
it has
Cat.
to be Towns.
Yeah. So
It has
Cat's
to
a
be
top,
Towns.
Towns top 5 big. Towns
Cat's
top
a
5
top
big.
5
For
big.
sure. What the fuck?
Wait.
And then
Giannis is a
Listen.
big too because he plays the
He's-
4. 'Cause when I
No,
say
he's
big,
He's
not.
a 4.
I'm talking about
Giannis is a
4s and
4. I'm
5s.
talking about a 5. I'm talking about the center.
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about the center. Because obviously Giannis should be number 1 for me. But anyway, at 5, like
Well, when you say
Towns
bigs-
is a top 5 center. D'Angelo Russell, like he's not a top 5 point guard by any means, but he's a fucking
He's good.
He's
He's
a
really
very
good.
good
I
player.
think he's top 10.
And then
point guard.
also Anthony Edwards is a fucking baller too. So it's like, what's the
That's a
issue
good
in
trio.
Minnesota? Yeah. So what do you think is the issue in Minnesota?
Nigga,
They relying on
I-
niggas like Patrick Beverly. I think that's what it is.
I have no fucking idea. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they've had the talent. I feel like I always looked at the roster and I always feel like they should be doing better than they should. Like, I'll
Yeah,
be
that-
like, oh, they're gonna win like 43 games, and then they'll win like 33. Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
They haven't had a winning record since the Jimmy Butler days.
Since
I think they
Jimmy,
can have a winning
nigga.
record this year.
They're in the 8th seed. They're not. I mean,
Yeah,
they're,
I mean, they're in
above the
playoff
Lakers.
contention at the moment.
I would argue they're still underachieving.
Yeah.
I do think that I mean,
Really?
same,
I mean,
same as
is it-
everybody, but like, they've been dealing with injuries and COVID shit, so like they haven't have a consistent roster. But everyone's dealing with that. But
Yeah, that's
Who are you talking about right now?
everybody,
Minnesota?
yeah.
I mean, of all the bottom, like
But
seven
Chris, you
seed
say they're
down.
underachieving. Like, I feel like making the playoffs with the talent they have, like that would be that's our. I feel like that's a lot of people's expectation for them. And at the moment,
Nigga, like
they're meeting
like
that.
4 years ago, I already expected them to be like a 5 or 6 seed.
That's when they had Jimmy Butler, though.
Nah,
what you're
like
talking
even before they got Jimmy, like I already
Oh.
like when it was Levine, Wiggins, and Towns.
Levine did
Already-
Levine even play for them? He didn't play
Yeah.
that much for them. He got traded as a rookie, wasn't it?
Nah,
No,
That must be true.
That's
Yeah,
crazy
like-
though. That
Oh no,
they
I'm
had
talking
Jimmy
about
and
Lloyd Martin.
Levine.
Never mind.
like I thought
Nah,
I
they didn't have
did
Jimmy and
thought,
Levine. Levine was part of the Jimmy trade.
But I'm saying like
Yeah, I know,
within
but
that
nobody said that.
organization.
Like,
He
Rook
said
just said
he said
Rook said they
Levine,
had
Wiggins,
Levine
and
and Jimmy.
Cat.
No, I'm saying like within the organization, not like all at one time. Like they've had a lot of talent come
through.
out of there and go through there.
like I'm saying, because I mean, niggas, they keep getting #1 picks. Like, of course they're gonna have talent. But I'm saying like I feel like they should have been like a top 4 seed.
So you feel like they should be like Cleveland right now, then, because Cleveland's been a lottery team for a handful of years, and now they're balling out.
The thing is that Cleveland, like they were at the very bottom and they jumped up at the top. Like the thing about the Timberwolves is that they climbed up a little bit and then they regressed and then they kind of just stayed at that spot.
I mean, I guess the difference between Cleveland and Minnesota, Cleveland, ever since LeBron left, like straight lottery team. But Minnesota had acquired Jimmy Butler for that short amount of time that didn't allow them to be a lottery team. So
Nigga,
well, they
like
had a
I feel
handful
like
of top 5 picks, but
I think the Timberwolves have had more #1 picks than Cleveland, bro. Since
I mean,
2011?
they drafted Cat and Anthony Edwards, while
and Andrew Wiggins.
Cleveland, they didn't. Well, I mean, okay, so they traded for him, right? And Andrew Wiggins. But then again, Cleveland. So I mean, Cleveland drafted Andrew Wiggins. Cleveland got Garland. Cleveland
They got
also got this
Kyrie.
guy.
But
Kyrie.
Garland
I'm
was
talking
a
about more
#1
recently.
pick,
They got
though.
Bates too.
But Garland wasn't a #1 pick though.
No, yeah.
Oh, so you're talking specific #1 picks? Okay, I was talking about like top 5 picks or whatever it was.
Like
top
the
10 picks.
Timberwolves have been drafting they've been drafting in the top 5 for like 10 years already.
Damn.
Since they for even when they had Kevin Love, they were drafting like top 10.
Yeah, they weren't winning when they had Caleb. Yeah.
Fuck, bro, the East is so tight right now. It's crazy.
Who's first right now?
I don't know, some bitch ass organization. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't
some
read the
shit-
name.
it's just shit organization. I don't know.
Some poverty franchise.
The organization I root for has more titles than the organization you two root for combined.
Barely
Just throwing that out there.
by one.
The
Miami
fuck? Like,
has
what's the-
3.
Milwaukee has
Like,
two.
Milwaukee
is
has
that
2.
really what you're gonna die on?
Denver
nigga? Like,
has-
what the fuck?
0.
Damn.
You're really gonna attack Denver? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You just called the Miami Heat a bitch ass organization.
No, I did not. Rookie did.
Both of you were on that.
I never said
It's
bitch.
recording, bro. It's recording. It's
I never said bitch. The
all
fuck?
right, dude. We're just gonna check the tape later on.
Then the nigga, like, I'm telling you, like, this is the Donald Trump energy. Like, Donald Trump.
Oh no, I
spent
think you called them a shit franchise. That's what it was. You called them a shit franchise.
That
you
wasn't
ins-
me.
The moral of the story is you insulted the Miami Heat, so that's why I said I
Nigga,
brought up the
Donald
championship
Trump.
thing.
Donald Trump will spend 60 minutes on stage roasting niggas. Be like, fuck this guy. Fuck the Washington Post. Fuck the New York Times. Fuck
Fake
everybody. And then as soon as somebody's like, yo, Donald Trump's kind of a bitch, he's like, why did you attack me? Why? What's up with this unprovoked attack?
Dude.
This is David to a T, bro. Like,
No,
David is
when we
fucking
run
crazy.
this video back and I pull up the footage of you insulting Miami, I'm gonna just send it to you.
All right, nigga. I know you will. I know you will. Any little
Alright.
win that you have, you're gonna send it to me. I know it.
That's what I'm saying. You said, why did I attack Denver? I'm like, you just came after Miami. And all I did was say,
No,
that
I
y'all
did
got
not.
titles.
Rookie did. Rookie did. I just
Alright.
agreed with him.
We finna bring it back.
I just agree with him.
You co-signed.
Bleacher
to be-
Report
So you
had
co-signed on the insult, but you're not with the insult. So it's like, come on.
I'm
bro.
honestly surprised that Miami has this many wins. I mean, you know, without
Me too.
their Lord
If
and
any-
their
that's
Savior,
what I'm saying.
Victor
I was saying a few
Oladipo.
weeks
Like, I
ago.
can't believe this shit.
That's a
I
great
can't-
joke.
I-
Your savior is
Yeah.
fucking Bobby Portis and Brooke Lopez.
They're not my Savior,
Miami-
Giannis.
Miami. I feel like they're overachieving right now with the amount of games that Jimmy and Bam have missed.
And
For-
Victor
for-
Oladipo.
For Jimmy to, I mean, yeah, sure, throw Oladipo in. Nobody's mentioning that we have Oladipo on ice right now. Like
I've been
that has
saying
not
that.
been spoken about on,
I mean,
SportsCenter
honestly,
at
I'm worried
all.
he's gonna come back in.
You
play like 10
mentioned that a
games and throw
lot
something
during the
else out.
playoffs, bro.
Well, we could have used them
Yeah.
during the
Dude.
playoffs, or the freaking 3 role
Nigga,
players that
They
we
could have
traded for
used
him,
you. They could have used you in the playoffs. They got swept.
like Denver did against Phoenix.
You're a bitch.
Dude, of
Bleacher
course,
Report, dude. Bleacher Report betting just posted this thing. They put a $20 parlay on guessing
saw
the
that.
exact scores of the
Crazy.
games.
oh yeah.
Nigga.
580K payout.
Nigga, but you're talking about like who's more important, Victor Oladipo or Jamal Murray?
Jamal Murray.
Like that's who we were missing.
I mean, a healthy Victor Oladipo, though. I don't know.
The fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, this man
You're
David
crazy.
going into the series, Austin.
Dude,
I
Victor
don't
Oladipo
think
was
you were in the
balling
group
when he
chat
was
yet. I
He's
don't
not better than Jamal Murray. And if you believe that, you're fucking nuts.
When
Wait
he's
till he
fully
gets
I don't know.
healthy.
Dude, going into the postseason, Austin, David didn't say shit about Victor Oladipo. He was talking about how stupidly locked in Jimmy Butler was. It's gonna be a problem. As soon as they got swept, we weren't even
Oh,
healthy.
Victor.
We didn't have Victor.
Oladipo.
We didn't have Oladipo.
We also didn't have the guys that were traded in
Okay,
acquiring.
and
Victor
whose fault is
Oladipo.
that? Your fucking king,
Andy
Pat
Ellsberg
Riley.
and Pat Riley,
Yeah.
the best front office in the fucking history of the NBA.
Nigga, I think Jamal Murray's a top 25 player, a top 30 player at worst.
Where's
I
Victor?
agree.
I didn't see him in your top 25 list.
Cause he's hurt, nigga.
He was
You
injured.
didn't
He
see
was
Kawhi
excluded.
neither.
That's true.
Got him.
He got
Yeah, but of course Miami's gonna be winning games. You guys have a weak ass schedule.
What?
You
The
have a
majority
weak-
of Miami's games have been on the road.
That
and
niggas are weak, bro.
Yeah.
Them
bro,
niggas
you
are
have the
weak.
14th ranked most difficult schedule. You know who Milwaukee has? Number fucking 1, bro. We have the most difficult schedule in the league.
Big fucking deal. You just got waxed by 36 at home.
Denver's
who?
good as
Because-
fuck.
That's because of your schedule. your
Denver's
schedule's that fault
good
for
as
that?
fuck. Nah, they literally
Fuck outta
just
here.
saw
Denver's
the
missing
basket.
2 starters.
Denver saw the basket and was like, "We're not gonna miss tonight." Is literally what happened, and it
You
was
didn't even
fucking
fucking know.
atrocious.
You weren't even there.
I was
don't know-
watching
I don't
the
know what
game.
list
Could've
you're
been
looking.
there.
I don't know
bitch.
what list you're looking at. But
Crazy person.
I see Milwaukee with the 29th toughest schedule, which is second last.
I'm seeing number. Well, it's remaining schedule is what I'm looking at.
Okay, exactly. That's what I thought. I was
So
gonna
that's
say.
future games, not games
Yeah.
that have been played.
I
So it's
know
gonna-
what it
you guys are gonna
means,
suck
David.
even more going forward.
I know, dude. Denver
You're
hit
special.
23 threes.
You rode the short bus.
No, I knew that's what it said, but I was kind of
You
just going
should've,
off of
nigga.
it. Anyway, I'm ending
When
this
was Victor-
fucking podcast.
Victor
I'm ending
Oladipo's
this
last healthy
podcast. I don't
season-
care about
last
Victor.
healthy season, 17,
Episode
18.
20.
He was number
I had
3
a
in
good
Raptor.
time. Like,
He was number
comment,
3 in Raptor.
subscribe. Fuck
Number 3.
Austin. Anything
Victor
he's got to
Oladipo.
say, put on a fucking t-shirt. We're out this bitch. Bye.